Okay, hey Elsie. Alright, now I've got to do my little stuff here real quick while everybody's coming in. So y'all just bear with me. Okay, Courtney, how are you? Yes, I am. Hold on just a second. I'm grabbing the link now. I'm going back to Discord while I'm doing this other. Alright, let me delete this link and put the new link in there. Alright, the old link I deleted for StreamYard. I put the new one in there. Yeah, y'all make sure to hit the thumbs up whenever y'all come into this one. There's no thumbnail right now. I'm working on all that. Okay,
Can you hear me?
I still cannot fucking hear her.
God. It's got to be something on Scarlett's end.
Okay, Betty, do talk. So
Can you hear me?
I still cannot hear them all.
I hear Betty Joe. Hi.
Hi, Avery. Scarlett, can you hear us?
What is going on
She
here?
still can't hear us.
It has to do with her mic,
Yeah.
or does she got headphones? Does she use headphones?
Yeah.
It has to do with
She's
either her mic or her
just trying to
headphones.
finish all this up.
Somebody tell her to unplug them and plug them back
No,
in.
Millimeter, thank you so much for renewing your membership.
I'm gonna kill you, kitten.
Elsie, I have no idea what is going on. Y'all can hear them, y'all can hear me, but I cannot hear them.
Yeah. Y'all tell Scarlett I said hi.
Hold on.
It has to do with her hookup, with her headphones or mic.
Yeah. It's got to be something on her end if we can hear each other. But
But
that's how it was the other night. Me and you
I,
could hear each other.
yeah, I seen the screenshot that you put in Discord.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but they better watch themselves.
I
I'm not even
about
joking.
I about broke a blood vessel over that in my eye. I was like, I was so mad. And I
I
he
still can't
so
hear them, y'all.
she still can't hear us.
I think this is about a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, she's gonna start cussing
Okay,
and a
I've already
fussing.
unplugged it and replugged it back in.
Tell her to do her headphones.
Plug your mic, headphones, and then plug. My mic is fine. If y'all can hear me, the mic is fine. It's got to be my headset.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
got a headset. Tell her to unplug it. She might have to get a new headset.
yeah. Sounds like it's something with that.
Let me try something else real
She
quick.
might have to do her live without the headset
Yeah.
until she can figure it out.
I can't figure out how do people hack into your StreamYard like that where they can comment in the back chat.
Well, because what it was is he probably hit the link.
So she would have seen him, wouldn't she? Like have seen him his picture?
Well, if she was paying attention doing something else, not
Well,
necessarily.
if I take it off though, Camille, then I
Oh.
won't be able to hear anything at all. I don't understand why I can't hear them.
Ask her, you guys in chat, ask her if she has her headphone settings to hook to synced with her mic.
Oh my god.
She might have to resync them.
She might have, because your audio for like headphones and mic are different and
Yeah,
for different outputs. So she
yeah.
might have to go change the settings.
Or she might have to resync them.
See, how did
Maybe
they get
they-
the link? It wasn't posted. No, 9mm, they got the link because I posted the invite link in chat.
I'm gonna hurt you, cat.
So to make sure everything is in sync together with your mic. It should be everything. I have not changed any of my settings.
She hasn't been doing StreamYard though.
Microphone
But
active.
we had this problem the other night, and then she could hear us.
Yeah. and
She did something. I can't remember what she did though.
I don't remember either.
I was typing up a timeline about this case and got rudely interrupted. So I emailed it to Scarlett, but it's only like,
Can y'all still hear me?
I hear you.
I hear you.
Okay, let me just
We can hear her.
read my settings now.
Boy,
No, this is bullshit. For real.
Tell her to maybe to
I know if I use
unsync her.
the damn. Where's my earbuds at?
Maybe to unsync her
I know if I use these fuckers.
headset and then sync it back. Maybe that'll.
Okay, thank you, Madam Mom. I gotta find my earbuds. Hold on.
Got more patience than I got because I'd have done everything.
I'm doing that. Oh my god.
You got more patience than I got.
can somebody tell her to look at back
King, this is
chat?
what night back now? 4th? The 5th?
Tell her to look at back chat.
Oh, Madam Mom, I want to like chunk some shit out the window right now. For real. Now I can't find my flipping earbuds, and I know they're in my purse. This is the 4th one. Look at that check. Okay, hold on.
Take a deep breath.
Thank you, 9mm. Thank you.
Take a deep
And welcome to the family. Or welcome back to the family, because I guess you were here before.
No hammers.
Trust me, a marriage and a divorce will drive you to trauma.
No, this is fucking.
I know.
Chat.
And I don't know why anything would be changed because I have not messed with anything.
She's just talking to herself. Nice to meet you too, 9mm. Elsie, get a hammer. Oh, funny.
Avery, where the? Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay. King and Madam Mom, I see it now. And sweet Melissa, thank you. I do too love you, Madam Mom. Quit whining.
Yeah, I do apologize. Just give me.
Yeah, tell her to take her time.
Anyhow, King Scarlet News said that if somebody kidnapped me, they would bring me back. That's what she said.
I don't want the fucking mic. The mic works fine. I need the headset.
So then I told King Scarlet, I said, if somebody kidnapped you,
My
the very
God.
first night,
Okay,
you'd be...
Avery.
I'm in the middle.
Hold on.
She got me too loud.
Jeez. Okay.
Can you press that?
Yes, I can hear y'all now. Somehow a setting with my headset got changed off the default. We good now.
See? I forgot my whole train of thought, but that man in backtrack pissed me off.
They would bring you back.
What?
Oh, yeah, King Scarlet put in Discord that if somebody kidnapped me, they would bring me back. So then I said, if somebody kidnapped her, bougie ass, the very first night, she'd be asking for filet mignon and fine wine, and they would bring her back. You can never see my comments.
Girl, you like to, jeez, you like to took my eardrums out. You were like super loud.
Well, why do you keep having me up so high?
It's like your. Hold on, let me go to your mic settings. It was on automatically adjust the mic volume. Every time you come in, it's always clicked on that. It never stays unclicked. So whenever you come in, you're up high.
You should never put me on that. Just like never put me on speakerphone.
Well, the thing is, though, I don't put you on it. I take you off of it. So you should stay off of it. And then whenever you come back in every time, it's clicked again.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just done. He probably seen it in Discord.
Scarlett.
We're not going to repeat what he said because it wasn't very nice, but he is now banned from StreamYard, so he can't come back in.
Well, he better never come back.
So,
Scarlett, I was typing up a timeline with pictures for this case, and I got interrupted, so I only got just over a page, but I emailed it to you.
Okay, hold on.
But I got rudely interrupted by my child, so I couldn't finish it.
You better leave my nephew alone.
Look, I was trying to give him away for free yesterday in Discord, and nobody would take him.
I seen that.
I missed it.
I seen it and I ignored it. I
was offering him for free. I was like, does anybody want a very expensive 14-year-old for free?
Wait, you emailed it to the Lost Souls email?
Yeah.
And see, this happened the other night too. Gigi had to send me an email twice. But let me check my.
Check the spam and see if it's in it.
It did. It threw her in the spam folder, y'all.
How can anybody put me in spam?
I can see why.
Go ask Google because
they
sort you into the spam folder.
That very much hurt my feelings, Betty Joe.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you know that you have this. You know that you have this where I can edit it, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't trust the stepfather, but then again, I don't trust the mother. How do you go and stay with family when you got 2 kids missing?
Well, the thing is, did y'all see the article that I posted where the stepdad is saying that she left and went to stay with family out of the county, and she has not spoken to him since she left?
Yeah, she's got him blocked on all social media.
Yeah, okay. they had a dispute Saturday night.
Hey, Sally Mae, how are you?
Police were called out.
And then the next day, the kids go missing.
No, this is the day after the kids went missing.
Yeah, because they went missing on Friday the 2nd.
You know, I seen that, and when I seen him giving an interview, I was like, sounds.
The mom.
I don't know what.
The mom. I did get this on my timeline. The mom has changed her story 3 times.
Yeah, I found 2 of them.
Yeah, I seen that. I don't know. They both sound a little fishy to me. The mom a little bit more because she left to go stay with family in another county.
Well, the mom to me is more suspicious because of changing her story 3 times.
Yeah. Well, okay, so one of the stories that she told, the way the article said it was they put it in quotes coming from her. Okay. The next article I found, so the first one coming from her was that her and the stepdad were feeding their baby and that the back sliding door was open and they didn't hear it. But then it also says in there where she says they were not aware at the time that the kids were outside. And then a little while later, all of a sudden it got quiet and they went outside looking. So basically she contradicted herself in that statement because you're saying that you didn't hear the sliding glass door open, which I don't believe. Then you're saying you was not aware of the kids being outside, but then all of a sudden, whenever it goes quiet a little while later, then y'all go outside and look for them. Okay. Go ahead, Betty. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. My granddaughter's 5 years old. Right. She can't even open this front door if it's unlocked. She has problems. So the little girl's 6, the little boy's 4. I'm sorry, but if that sliding glass door was closed, they would have a heck of a time opening it.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all their house here in just a minute.
Oh,
Before I
that's
show
on my
y'all this,
timeline.
okay. Before I show y'all this, I am in no way talking about what these people live in, the type of house that they live in, because
Right.
it very well could be the only thing that they can afford.
Right.
But when you look at this house or trailer, I believe it's a mobile home.
Yeah, it's a mobile home.
Okay, you will see. I just saw a note. They haven't. You will see that there is just no way that any doors on this house is going to be quiet, especially a sliding glass door that is sliding on a track.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I'm not buying that all of that of what they're saying. It's just the fact that they wasn't watching the kids. Another article says that they were both sleeping with their 16-month-old baby, and then they woke up. The stepdad is claiming it took them about 20 minutes to realize that the kids were missing. How the fuck do you know how many minutes it took to realize that the kids were missing when you don't even know when they went missing?
Exactly.
And then the third story is that the mom was laying in bed and heard the kids playing in the bedroom next to hers and was listening to them while she was in and out of sleep. And then all of a sudden it went quiet. So she got up to check on them and they were gone.
Mm-mm. No, she didn't.
I don't know. The stepdad keeps wanting the cops, like he's throwing out the abduction uh, theory, telling them that they need to check the border and the airports going into New Brunswick. Why is he trying to push them out of the area?
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. And then today, they said they're going to scale back on the search
Yeah, but they have
because
also, yeah,
they
King. Hold on,
believe,
I'm getting it
yeah,
pulled up here now. Go
yeah,
ahead, Badoo. I'm sorry.
that they're going to scale back on the search because they presume that they might not even be alive.
But they have also okay. So this is in Canada. Down here we have LE or authorities or whatever. Up there they have the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Yeah.
They that have not said that this is not a suspicious
No.
case.
No.
Tech Death, how are you?
They have
Okay.
not.
Which, if they think that they just wandered off, then why are they not saying, okay, which they have said, we believe that the kids just wandered away from their home. But why not say, we don't think that there's anything suspicious. We don't suspect foul play. Usually that comes out kind of early if they suspect nothing has went on. Okay, hold on. Let me get.
Hmm.
Where's the picture?
That was heartbreaking to hear them
It is
say
because
today that,
when I seen that, I
yeah.
sent it to Scarlett as soon as I seen it, and I was like, "What in the world? What is wrong with people today not watching their kids?"
Okay, yeah, hold on. I gotta get rid of Twitter because it's fucking up my thing right here. Okay. Oh, let me do it again.
I don't remember when
No,
any of my kids were that age, especially a 4-year-old. I don't remember ever being able to sleep in until 10 o'clock. Does any other mom in here remember being able to do that?
Girl,
mm,
my kids are grown, and I still don't get sleep.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
yeah,
So
I
that
know.
means those kids it was on a regular basis that they were getting up way before the parents. And they're not old enough to be up on their own like that.
No,
No,
they're 4 and 6. Like, who lets
also,
their little kids like that get up? And there's no description of what little Jack is wearing except for a pair of damn blue dinosaur boots. And
hmm
then it gives a full description of what Lily is wearing, but
Mhm.
she also could be carrying a white backpack.
but also the stepfather said they're nonverbal. The mother said they are verbal.
Yes, that she said that there are people going around saying that they are nonverbal and that, well, the way she put it, that she said her kids may be mildly autistic
Yeah, that's what I heard her say.
and that that there are people in the community saying that they are nonverbal. And then she goes on to say, well, they're not mean kids or something like that. And I'm sitting here thinking, lady, just because they are autistic or they're nonverbal does not make them mean or anything like
No.
that. It was like it. I didn't like how she put that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Hold on.
Mm-mm-mm. I only wish when my kids were little that they would have slept in and I could sleep in. I can't get past that, the parents sleeping until 10 o'clock in the morning with little kids.
Yeah.
That in and of itself angers me.
Now with the baby, because she stays up so late,
Hmm.
she sleeps past 10 o'clock. But I can't. I'm a
Yeah. Yeah. But these kids are used to going to school and used to getting up early.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now, because I make her go to bed early now because she's got to get ready for school. She don't
And
like
that's
it.
another thing is these two kids had not been in school the whole week because Lily, the older one, had a cough. So why was Jack home too? And you don't keep kids home for an entire week for a cough.
Well, they said that
Oh,
Lily possibly had the flu, and they didn't know if Jack had it. So they kind
Tiff,
of,
yes, Lily was 6, Jack was 4. Okay, I'm sorry, Betty Jo.
you're good.
I mean, that could be that. I can understand that. So they didn't take them to a doctor. Can they
That
be out of school for a
I
week?
mean, honestly, if they don't get up with their kids, do you really think they're going to take them to a doctor?
Well, I know. I mean, I don't know how it is there, but I know here you can't have your child out that long without a doctor's excuse.
That's how
no.
it is here too. But I mean, were they actually in school though? Were they enrolled in school or were they homeschooling?
From what I understand, they both went to school.
Yeah, they were enrolled in a school and didn't go
Lily
all week.
Lily was sick.
Well, Wednesday the school was closed, so they didn't. That's why they didn't go Wednesday. But apparently, all the rest of the days is because she had a cough. But it's mighty convenient to me that the week before they disappear, they missed the whole week of school. I don't know.
9 millimeter, it pisses me off too, especially when it's small kids like this and you have parents who are given multiple stories of what happened. And then all of a sudden, this mother, for if she has an argument with the husband, but she still leaves, but yet your two babies are missing.
Yeah, and he's just the stepfather of them two. He's
Yeah,
their father.
and it was said on there. Okay, so when they had a press conference today, and they were saying that they had found a boot print at the edge of the property, and he had actually. There was an article that came out right around the time that uh, they were supposed to do the press conference, and the stepdad was saying that the only concrete evidence that they had found was a boot print. And then he says that he goes out every afternoon and does his own searching. I mean, there's
So
something
that
obviously up with the mom, but I think there's something up with the stepdad too. And I think these two are in it together. And
And they're
maybe
staying
that's
away.
what this whole argument was about.
And
so
my
he
opinion is they're staying away from each other so their stories don't like make them look suspicious.
I can tell you, if I was involved in something like this with somebody else, that motherfucker ain't leaving my side. Like,
I,
I'm going to want to know what you're eating, where you're at, who you're around, who
exactly.
you're talking to. You're staying off of your phone and all your social media.
Yeah.
Like, we going to keep our story straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But some people don't think straight.
Charlotte, I just had to take you off my list of who to commit a crime with.
Well,
No,
I mean, she's right
I,
though.
She's
I
gonna
mean,
be so
seriously.
she's gonna be so far up my ass. I'm gonna end
Uh,
up committing a whole other crime on myself.
I'll be like, you are not, if we going to do this together,
You gonna stay by my side.
exactly.
Till death,
Exactly.
till death do us part.
Yes. Because I'm not going down for something that you were involved in also because of your big ass mouth. That's the way I see it.
Exactly.
Did you say Ellie? Yes, just on. So they've been searching since the babies went missing on May the 2nd. Allegedly around 10 a.m. that morning. They have been searching since then. They came out today, did a press conference, and said that they would be scaling back on the search.
Yeah.
And I think to begin with, they had like a little over a 2. Wait, did they say 2 mile? Because their distances and degrees and all that's different up there. I can't remember. I think it was a 2.2 mile radius around the house, and that they were doing basically like a grid search.
With the distance of a 5K run, so that's what, 2.3 miles.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
Too many miles.
I have too much stuff to look at. Give me a second so I can just go over here.
And on Sunday, they had over 160 people searching.
Well, have the parents been searching? Vapor, it is in, it's Lansdowne Station in Nova Scotia.
Well, let's rephrase that because the mother said that she was told not to search. Her and her mother should stay at the house
And
and
you
not
know
get
what
involved.
you know what you tell law enforcement? You take a
Exactly.
cop with you and you go search for your missing kids.
Mm-hmm.
Either they can go with you to make sure you're not doing nothing nefarious, or you're going to go by yourself and you're going to search for your babies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they do stuff different up there. I don't know. Tell me not to search for my missing kid and watch what happens.
I'll be going. I'll be rocking that jumpsuit by myself.
And smile in the mugshot.
Stop me.
For real. But that's just me. So, what the fuck is this? Oh, my God. That's what I'm saying. Screw them to begin with, 9mm. Tell me not to search for my kid. No, I don't. I just.
But yet they're gonna let him search.
Yeah, he said that he searches every afternoon. He does his own searches.
That doesn't make no sense to me. How did the cops tell you that you couldn't search? That you and your mother should stay home while he goes out and searches? That doesn't make no sense.
He could have just said that because he knows that's his boot print that they found.
Y'all, I exited off of
They said it was a small boot print. They didn't say it was.
Yeah, they just said it was a boot print on the edge of their property.
Yeah, it was a child like boot print or something like that. I can't.
Oh, it was a child size?
I think that's what they said.
And supposedly the little boy had on blue dinosaur.
Yeah, she had on pink boots, rain boots.
Yeah, because they said that the only description of what he had on was the blue dinosaur boots. She has on. Hold on, I've got it written. I gotta go. I've got 3 pages of notes for this.
I believe they said pink shirt.
I have the missing persons flyer with their descriptions on my timeline too.
Okay, I've got to pull the timeline back up because I clicked off of everything.
Scarlett, like screw her timeline. I'm gonna.
No, I was trying to exit off of something else and I hit the wrong thing and it took yours off and then I had Brave pulled up with all of the links with all of the different articles and that went away too.
Well, it's really not a good timeline anyhow because, like I said, I only got a page and then I got interrupted, so it's really not that good.
All right, so Jack had shortish. I don't know what shortish means, but shortish blonde hair. He was wearing blue dinosaur boots. Lily has light brown shoulder-length hair with bangs. She may be wearing a pink sweater, pink pants, pink boots, and maybe carrying a white backpack. Why give her full description but not the little boys?
How do you... Let me stop before I really lose my temper. How do you not know what your kids are wearing? Because even if Lily was to dress herself, you still would know what she's putting on.
Well, Lily's older.
She's 6.
Yeah. So you would think they would have helped the 4-year-old.
Yeah,
One of them would have helped
but I'm saying,
get in his pajamas.
even though Lily is 6, okay, maybe you dressed her, or maybe she dressed herself, but you're still going to take notice of what she's wearing. And then you're going to dress him because he's 4.
Right.
And you're going to notice what he's wearing. How do you put clothes on your kid and not know what they're wearing?
Yeah.
Even if it is pajamas, you're still going to know.
Unless they're thinking that he stripped out of his pajamas in the morning and put something else on. Maybe they found his pajamas. I don't know. I can't. This whole case is just so weird.
I'm afraid it's gonna. I hope it does it, but I'm afraid it's gonna be another Summer Wells thing.
Oh gosh, please.
Oh, please don't, because this internet cannot take no more drama.
That's what I'm afraid.
Oh man. Well, let's go ahead and alert the Krama channel. They got a new one.
One's already going to cover it tomorrow. So.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, I know that Grizzly covered it, and we all know she's not.
Oh yeah, no
drama or anything like that.
Yeah, she's got a lot of the audio dispatch on there too.
Okay, and I was actually going to go watch her video earlier today when she was talking about it, and yeah, it's been a day around here. So.
She actually found quite a bit of the audio dispatch regarding these kids, but she couldn't find the audio dispatch for the Saturday night when the parents had the fight. I think she was still looking for it.
Yeah.
You see what I wrote in the back chat?
And I was going to tell you guys. Oh no, not yet. I looked at.
Okay. I got
yeah,
the video.
That too.
I looked up the temperatures for that area from the night they went missing.
Yep, I did too.
And the night they went missing, it went down to 34.
It was
below 0 at night still. So
okay, so it was because they do Celsius where we do Fahrenheit. It was 12 degrees. What I looked it up on weather.com. I don't know what you looked it up on, Avery. And it could be a couple of degrees difference between two different websites. Mine said the high that day was 50, which would be 53 degrees Fahrenheit, and then the low was 37 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's still cold up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found 34 degrees Fahrenheit was the low on Friday night, and then Saturday night 39 degrees was the low. And then all the other nights in the low 40s.
Yeah.
So I mean, those kids they'd be freezing, absolutely freezing.
That's crazy.
And if you look at the layout of everything, I can't figure where they could have gone if they did go off on their own. Where they could have gone?
I don't know, because it's so
where they wouldn't have been found within a couple of hours.
Yeah, because they had helicopters with the infrared light that could detect body temperature. They had them flying around.
I'm completely confused right now. But anyway, yeah, let me get out of that.
But I don't know.
I'm getting distracted over here. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about back chat.
About back chat. Oh, yeah, girl, I didn't see that as soon as she posted.
Yeah.
Yes, Meta Mom, I had to go convert it from Celsius to Fahrenheit, which is. Let me do this while I'm thinking about it.
But that's still cold. That's still cold.
Yes, it's still cold.
And if they ain't got a jacket, that's even colder.
Yeah, because it only says that Lily had on pink pants, pink boots, a pink sweater, and carrying a white backpack.
Right.
So it don't even say anything about jacket.
Yeah.
Okay, so depending on how often they played outside, they could be conditioned to the weather. They just went through winter. Yeah, but think about it though, Vapor, at night. If the wind is blowing and they don't have any cover or extra clothing with them or anything like that. I mean, they're still even, and I get what you're saying about being conditioned to the weather, but they're going to be cold.
Yeah, because I think it said with the wind chill factor, it would feel like 19 or something like that.
Yeah, that's cold. Okay, hold on. Let me get my Google Maps pulled back up and get it zoomed in and everything, so I don't take y'all for a ride. Find their house.
Oh boy, she's
What?
mapping.
Girl,
I
you
was
know
just,
me in these maps.
I know.
I
I was just thinking though, you haven't mapped for a while.
oh
We might be in for
we about to map. Hold on, just a second. Let me get it pulled up here. I don't think we've mapped since
last
Hope.
year.
Sounds Brian Koberger.
Was
Yeah,
is that the last one we did?
we
I,
might be in for a ride here.
I don't know.
Okay, it's right up in here. I had it pulled up right here. I had it pulled up earlier. I'm seriously trying not to make people sick doing this.
I'm about to fight me a kitten in a minute.
Okay, there's their house.
Well, I don't need to drink alcohol for a while.
Really, Avery?
Just kidding.
Okay, so they have said that they don't think they're alive, so look for them. Oh my, that is.
That
I
you
just that breaks my heart.
not to be rude, and I'm not trying to be rude, but that trailer don't even look like it has windows in it.
Yeah, I can't. It's hard to tell, but I'm just not buying the back sliding glass door was quiet. I'm just not
So
buying
is
that.
that supposed to be the front of the trailer or the back?
Well, this would be.
There's no.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
The front, the
but
back.
they
I don't.
grass.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's their driveway and everything, so I don't know. I
Look
guess
how.
depending on how it was moved in there, if this would be considered the front or the back.
And then it was weird how the mom was it the mom or the dad that said they wouldn't have gone in the direction of that main road because they know better. But how could she say that if they allegedly ran off? Because they would know better than to do that too, right? So I don't
Right.
understand.
Hey, where would they run to? Because their driveway is looks pretty long,
Yeah,
and then the road is right there.
Yeah.
So
but
I,
they're
I
adamant that they didn't go in the parents are adamant they didn't, or mom or dad, whichever,
Okay.
that they didn't go in the direction to that main road for some
well, where
reason.
else would they go? Because that's the only thing that's there.
I
I
know.
mean, if they're
Unless
claiming
they
that they
went,
knew better than to go towards the road, did they not teach them not to go into the woods also?
that's what I'm
That's what
saying.
I mean. It doesn't make any sense. There's so much it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
I know
Because go ahead.
the police have got to be pulling their hair out right about now.
Right. Because okay, this is the house, and this right here, Avery, you had the right spot when I was asking if that looked like water. Because the little road thingy is running through there. I cannot tell if that's water or not. But it kind of does look like it is. But look at the woods around it.
It looks like a bush.
Wow.
I mean, it's all, and there's a lot of water across the road.
Yeah, there's a lot of woods too.
Yeah, I mean, it's all forest. And then
Yeah,
if you look right, like here, I mean, they could have very well ran this way through that little opening and
yeah,
got out over into this open spot. But
yeah.
you know,
They had to look at this, but they had the helicopter.
yeah, they had helicopters, drones.
Mhm.
Was it said about thermal imaging?
Yeah, they had thermal image for detecting body heat.
Wow.
And
That
9 millimeter, that is true. And I know that there are some city folks in here. Um, that don't understand that
Oh, I get it. They
that
Well,
could
what
woods.
you, dang it, I can't see the chat.
they could be really close.
Yes, it because like my woods here around my house, you go to the edge of the woods and that's all you see is like a solid wall of woods. You cannot see into it because they're
Yeah.
so thick,
I'm
especially this time of year. Now up there with it being cold, what is the timber like? Is
Okay.
is there leaves starting to come out on the timber, or can you just see right through it?
I see. They showed a picture of it on the news that I watched, but I wasn't really taking notice of if the branches had leaves on it. I was just more focused on the house and how they got out.
Right. Because I mean, they with it being that cold, they still, it still may be bare trees up there.
Yeah, I really didn't take notice to.
Okay, let me see what else I can find real quick. I gotta pull everything back up. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me.
Kitten, if you don't stop watching that hamster, you won't get it.
Okay, King Scarlet, thank you. I just saw it. And I want to. Was something said about canines being out there?
Yeah, they had dogs,
Okay.
helicopters. I think they said 4-wheelers.
Scarlett,
Yes.
I would just like to point out that Betty Joe just threatened Bubbles.
No, the cat.
Oh, dang it.
I said kitten.
Thought I was gonna get you in trouble.
No, I said kitten. If you don't leave that hamster alone, we're gonna fight.
Girl, I would have heard that if it had been about bubbles.
I didn't say the baby. She's over here watching her tablet or iPad.
Well, I tried to get you in trouble.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't work. Haha. Do better next time.
Scarlett, how come we're not on the screen? It looks
Oh, okay. See, it does this every time.
She had
With
the map up.
Yeah, because whenever I had the map pulled up, and then for whatever reason, when I'm not sharing the screen anymore, it puts y'all off the screen. I don't know
they've
why.
they've changed StreamYard a lot, huh?
Girl, yeah, it's like there's a lot of new features on it, and I'm guessing with these few new features that they added, that's why they decided to jack the price up from 25 to 45.
Mm.
Wow.
It's not worth $45 a month, I can tell you.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I would rather pay the $45 a month and have StreamYard because I know how to work it than I
Right.
would because I'm not doing Streamlabs and all that. That shit I can't.
Well, somebody says Streamlabs is difficult to work.
Well, I messed around with it one time and yeah, I don't have the patience for it.
So
So
I've never played with that one. Is that the same thing as OBS?
Uh,
yes,
Oh,
I've
okay.
I've messed with OBS, Streamlabs, all that. I don't like either one of them. They do have a lot of cool features on it. And then I messed with the one that Vapor told me about, but I didn't like it was similar to StreamYard, a cheaper price, but I didn't there was some things on it that I didn't like. And I'm so used to StreamYard that I
Yeah.
know where to click without even really having to look at StreamYard when I'm doing it. And I just don't want to have to relearn a whole new program.
$45 is a lot though.
It is, girl.
They're
Let me tell
making a
you.
killing.
I
yeah.
did the free week thing because I was just doing the free version of it, and you only get like 20 hours a month. So I
Mm-hmm.
did the free week of the advanced version because I wanted to see if I liked everything that they added. So I may end up go ahead and paying the $45 just so I can keep it and not have to worry about anything new.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, how much is it for a year?
I don't know. Let me see. I'm not paying it for a year, but
Oh, I'm just saying. I didn't know.
let me see. Where the flip do I go
Probably
to?
like
Let me
a
go.
10% discount if you pay for the year. Probably like
Vapor may be
45
able
off.
to. Vapor may be able to tell you.
No, he doesn't know. Vapor can't even remember to cancel his StreamYard,
He
and
was
every
mad.
month he's bitching about it coming out of his account, and every month we're like, go cancel it.
Yeah, he was
he was
doing.
bitching about it because they started charging $45.
Yeah,
He did that last time we were on backstage together. Complained about it.
he complained about it for months. He's like a damn woman. But
Okay,
he
so
wouldn't go in and cancel it.
you get 22% off of your bill yearly. They drop it
20.
from $44.99 to $35.99 a month for the core.
Wow.
Well, that could be one less corner you'd have to sell your ass on.
But no,
You talking to her?
I'm not. I don't. I'm not. It's breaking my heart that I'm gonna have to pay $45.
Did you hear what she actually said, Scarlett?
I heard what she said. That's 2 strikes right now that she's
I
got
was
coming to her.
talking in general, like anybody, you know.
You like?
No, girl, please.
Don't even try, Avery. You're crazy.
I know better. Okay, he said he canceled it months ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
well, we ain't been on backstage. So
No, wait, didn't I think he showed me where he canceled it?
Yeah, I was going to say receipts or it didn't happen. That's what I was told over the Black Fox. Just saying.
I think he showed me a screenshot of him canceling it. I believe. I don't remember. Okay, hold on. Let me get these. I don't even know now what I'm looking for, y'all. Okay, so the advance plan is $827.88 a year.
that's crazy.
Yeah. No. Hell no.
I'm trying to remember what you were looking for. It was
Good.
I was pulling back up all the articles, but I forgot what it was that I was looking for in the article.
I think
Yeah,
you were trying to look for the if the woods are dense or not.
that's
Is
it.
it
I wanted the
What the
video.
hell? Team's plan.
Huh?
what?
$167.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't do the teams thing. That's where you
Okay.
have multiple people on one account. So like my account is just my account and that's it.
Yeah.
Where you can have teams, I'm guessing for like larger podcasts or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't do the team thing. So
You can't trust nobody nowadays to
no,
pay
God.
stuff.
You know, I
Okay.
wonder how many of these drama channels who pretend that they hate each other have team accounts.
You said pretend to hate each other.
Yeah,
Literally, I think they do not like each other.
I don't. I think it's all I think they do this stuff like to
You know, I
get,
used to think that.
get attention.
I used to think that.
Well, except for the one that, you know, just recently had that whole civil lawsuit. That might have
Oh,
been real.
yeah,
That was real.
that was a whole fucking shit show.
Yeah, that was absolutely real though.
The other one.
I seen it on actual news.
Okay, so 9mm. I know that there was one. I can't remember the name of it,
The
but
big
like that's the one that was kind of similar to StreamYard, and I think it was basically like still $25 or whatever. I didn't like how like if I wanted to pull something up on the screen, it didn't look the same to me. So
Why
I
does
can
the mom kind of look like Candace Wells to me in that picture?
I was going to say the same thing.
now I cannot unsee that.
It's the haircut. Oh my
Is
lord!
that what it is?
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut before I get in trouble.
She
Okay,
really? Wow.
we gonna listen to what she had to say.
I'm just
That,
staying.
dang it, that was loud. Okay, yeah, let me know. Could y'all hear that?
Yeah. Don't forget to
Yep.
drop the link in chat.
Yeah, I am. I just gotta cut this down a little bit because I was coming to find a video so I could see what the temper looked like. Tell Avery to check her text so she won't get thrown off. That's what MetaMom said, Avery.
Okay.
I need to check something real quick.
It was going to throw herself off.
Okay, if she does, we'll bring her back up. And real quick, it shows that we have 22 people in here currently with only 19 likes, so we need to get the likes up. So y'all go smash the like button, please.
Metamom is going to text me a link to click on, knowing I'm going to throw my ass off if I do that.
Okay, well don't click on it right now.
Yeah, click on it.
Restream. Okay, so Restream 9mm I have used before. It is almost identical to StreamYard. The only problem I have is my internet with it. If it wasn't for that, I would use Restream.
Right.
But for whatever reason, my internet will not work with it. She said she thought you were on your laptop, Avery.
Well, there's a lot of internets that will work with Restream.
So you really want 9mm. That's a Discord thing, girl.
Oh, this is killing me that I can't see chat. I'm going to put it on chat. So I can't see
You
what
can't
you're
go
showing.
from your. You can't go from your phone. I mean, from.
Why don't you pull up the chat? Just pop the chat out on your laptop.
Or
Because I'm outside smoking a cigarette. My laptop is all the way across the house.
okay, well, why can't you go back and forth?
Because I'll throw myself off. When I go to click the X to leave the
Click
chat, then I throw myself off.
You don't click the X. You hit
Okay.
more.
I only have an X.
Yeah, she doesn't have an iPhone.
Oh, you're a goober.
Oh, fuck an iPhone.
Hey.
That's
I don't
what I
know.
said.
Vapor? Charlotte, Vapor's being mean to me.
Okay, you two stop it.
Let me see. Let me see where he's being mean.
He just said clown hands.
Oh.
Vapor, I want you to know that your best friend from the BKKs, who has another channel that you love so much, also likes to call people clowns. Maybe that'll make it stop.
He's a clown himself too. I know exactly what you're
Say
talking
that in the
about.
back check because I didn't even get what you just said.
All right, let's listen to what this woman has to say, y'all.
I'm just staying as hopeful as possible. I want them home. I want to hold them. And I want them home.
RCMP say there is still...
Real quick, does that look like it's fake?
Wait, oh man, see I have the tab on, I missed it. Dang it.
What looks fake?
Her emotions.
Just staying as hopeful as possible. I want them home. I want to hold them.
Yeah, to me it does.
And I want them home.
She's forcing.
RCMP say there is still no...
To me,
I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I'm buying what they're saying.
I'm not trying to be, but yeah, she's forcing it.
I don't know. It was too short of a clip for me to try to read her body language. She did look down twice, but I can't tell.
All right, let's finish watching.
Sign of two siblings who are believed to have wandered away from their home in Pictou County. They were last seen around 10 a.m. on Friday in the community of Lansdowne Station. RCMP say the search is ongoing and multiple agencies are now involved.
Well, that was short and sweet, wasn't it?
So I seen one part where the woods looked a little barren, closer to the road, but then I seen another part where the woods looked pretty thick.
So
like a lot of leaves and stuff.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Which is what I was pulling the video up to begin with, because I just wanted to see what they look like. Because I mean, obviously they have different trees, I'm sure, than what we have down here too.
Yeah. Wow. So does Canada? What did you say Canada calls their law enforcement?
They are the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Okay. So do they have like how we have police, sheriff, state police?
No.
That I don't know. But
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. There was
or like a Bureau of
MP.
Okay, so it was said, so the RCMP, which is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, would not confirm Tuesday if its major crimes unit is involved in the investigation. So they do have a major crimes unit.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I knew where you were going with the question or whatever.
Gotcha.
I had to find it in my notes. But yeah, so they do have that. I don't know, like obviously based on what the stepdad said, they have counties up there or whatever, because he said that the mom left out of the county.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how they're, like you said, we have sheriff's departments here. Like, well, in Louisiana, each parish has their own sheriff's department. Each
Right.
city has their, the city has the city police. So I don't know if they have that up there with like the county sheriff's department. I don't know how that works in Canada.
Because I remember that one, which I mean it was years ago, but that one case where
Oh
the
my god. Go ahead.
oh, let me go look. No, because
No,
I know
no, it's not. It's nothing in chat.
you lie. Or it's Vapor talking crap, isn't it? Don't say mounted to Avery.
I just seen it. Oh my god, y'all can't breathe.
I didn't mean to laugh.
Y'all are so wrong.
I'm sorry.
I can't breathe, y'all.
The baby kicked me in the head. Said, "Sorry, Mom, didn't mean to kick you."
Oh. Okay, so Tiff says they have local authorities and higher ups, I'm sure. Oh my god. I mean, honestly, Vapor, I had no choice. I had to say it like that because that's the name of it.
I'm speechless. I am very offended that you all would think that would affect me in any type of way, other than the word being used in the context it was. Now I need a pickle.
No, please don't.
Just
Because
make
Sally Mae's going to get started now.
You just make it easy to pick on you, Avery. That's all.
I gotta get a pickle to calm myself.
You need more than a pickle.
I agree.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta quit looking at the chat, y'all. So
You know what I need, Betty Jo?
Wrong way every time.
You know what I need, Betty Jo?
No.
I need a good mountain.
y'all are not right.
I didn't say it. She did. Stop getting me in trouble, Avery.
Let's see, I was gonna ask if she had done any more frogging lately.
Frogging?
Oh, wait. No, does that say frog? Wait, Tiff, what are you saying? I read that as frogging, but I think she's saying
more fogging.
I can't see. I literally have tears running down my face right now. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm going to have to just stay out of chat, and my mods are just going to have to take that over and watch it and boot anybody that comes in disrespectful.
Produce abuse. Oh. I'm not looking at chat anymore because y'all are disgusting.
As she nonchalantly just said that. You're all just too disgusting.
Yeah.
Knowing she's the ringleader of the disgusting people.
I could have been talking about mounting a horse. Oh, God, that's not so right.
I'm just going to continue reading. Okay,
Avery,
so...
Yeah.
Wait, I just lost my spot. Where I was...
To be more careful.
Okay, so it says on the scene, whenever you search for missing Jack and Lily Sullivan, it pulls up here that the search for the children has now entered its 5th day, with crews scaling back the active search, but not ruling out that the case is suspicious. So the children were last seen playing outside their home on Gyre Lodge Road in Lansdowne Station, about 25 kilometers southwest of New Glasgow. The mother has appealed for their safe return and clarified that the children may have mild autism but are friendly, contrary to the online rumors claiming they are nonverbal. That's what I don't like, how she's putting that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
It's like she's trying to make it out to say that people are saying because they are nonverbal they are not friendly, or because
Right.
they may have mild autism they're not friendly.
Yeah. Hmm.
So the RCMP and the community members have been actively searching for the children with up to 150 searchers involved. The search area includes nearby woodlands, and the public is asked to avoid the area to allow trained searchers to do their work. Anyone with information of the whereabouts of Lily and Jack is asked to contact the Pictou County District RCMP. So apparently they have, I guess, several counties in a district, maybe up there. It's the law enforcement for the multiple counties. You see what I'm saying? So that I'm addicted to juiceful gummies. Dude, how much I have some gummies?
Oh, they're just being straight up raunch in the chat. Don't you know that?
Oh, wait, they're what now?
Juiceful gummies. They're just being raunchy. Don't read chat.
See, they are not dogs. They won't bite if you find them. I don't like how she's putting out about the autism and
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. There was another one. I had every single one of them pulled up here that I wanted to read because there was two different stories told by the parents.
About them going about how they went missing in the morning.
Yes.
So the three stories I found were, the first one was that they went missing around 10 because the mom was feeding the baby and wasn't paying attention to them going out the door. The second story was that both parents were asleep, woke up to the house being oddly quiet, and got up and immediately started searching. The third one was that the mom was laying in bed in and out of sleep, but she could hear the children playing in the bedroom next to hers. And then they went quiet, which made her get up to go look for them. And then they went straight outside searching, called 911. Those are the three stories I got.
Okay, well, I think I just found my third one.
In my opinion, they should have been both awake watching their daggone kids.
Yes,
right.
They should have. Hold on, I need to check something.
Because for one, what 16-month-old is going to go take a nap at 10 o'clock in the morning? None. What?
Right. And how do you know, or how can you say they might have autism? Did they not take their kids to the doctor?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like they don't. That's what it seems like.
That's just a weird thing to say. Well, they might have. Maybe they're in the middle of testing. Maybe I'm being too critical.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, who's to say they even have autism? They could be ADHD. You don't know.
Yeah.
Could be very hyper kids. I mean, when my son was 4 years old, he was very hyper. Like off the wall hyper.
I mean, that's how.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just read Vapor's comment that Canada has free health care. Is that?
Yes,
that's
do.
True?
Yes.
Well,
wow.
I need to look that up then. Okay, so I'm trying to find, because this article here has one story that I found earlier. Let's see.
Because I remember him talking about free health care in Canada. I said, yep, I'm moving to Canada where I can get some free health care.
I was just getting ready to say, I'm about to hop on a dating site and find me a Canadian.
Y'all go ahead and go right on up there.
No, I'm not going.
With that cold ass weather.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going.
Yeah. Okay, so it said, I'm not going to read the whole article because basically each article says the same thing. There's just a few different things in it, in each one of them. But this one says their parents believe that the kids went out a sliding back door of the family's home while the stepfather Daniel and the mother Malaya fed their baby. The mom begged for the safe return in an emotional TV interview after searching the neighborhood for them. And this is, quote, her comments. I'm just staying as hopeful as possible, which is what we just saw in the video I just played. I want them home. I want to hold them, and I want them home. When they're found, it will be the biggest relief to hug them. She also explained that she and Martel thought that the children were playing, and they snuck away in a short time. The couple were occupied.
Hmm.
Okay, so
But in her interview where she is speaking, she says differently.
mhm. Here she says we always make sure that we're out there with them, watching them, and they just happen to get out the sliding door, and we can't hear it when it opens. I'm not buying that, first of all. Um, so they were outside playing, but we weren't aware of it at the time. And the next thing we knew, it was quiet. We get
What?
up. That's what she says. This is her statements. They're in quotes. They were outside playing, but we weren't aware of it at the time. And the next thing we knew, it was quiet. We get up and look outside. We're looking everywhere, yelling for them. And I instantly just called 911. I just had an instinct I needed to call. If you didn't know that they were outside, then why are you going to get up and go look outside when it got quiet? Because you knew they were outside. I mean, why else would you go look outside if you don't know they're out there?
Absolutely. Because she knew
Okay,
they were
Sally
there.
Mae. Exactly.
Hmm. So this whole story makes no sense.
Right.
It doesn't. It's something's off, big time.
Okay, so let me get to my next article now because I thought this was the same article, but now it says something different. Okay, hold on, I gotta find it again. Okay, so the children attend pre-primary and primary at Salt Springs Elementary. See, Marshall said that they were not in school on Friday, May the 2nd, because Lily had a cough and that they were home sick from school the day before. Martell said that while he and their mother, Malaya, were in. Okay, let me pull this one up. This is it. Alright, so right now we'll probably have to zoom it in a little bit. Alright, so the stepdad is saying that while he and the mom was in the bedroom with their 1-year-old, Lily came in and out several times, and Jack could be heard in the kitchen. He thinks the children must have opened the sliding door, which he said is nearly silent, and went outside. When we noticed that the children were gone, I immediately jumped in the vehicle, surveyed all the areas, as many dirt roads, as many culverts as I could, and waited for the police to get there. Canada has publicly funded health care, often referred to as the universal health care, to pay for through taxes.
But if it happened that quickly, as these people are saying that they called, okay, so basically what they're saying is like literally within minutes of the kids disappearing, they called police. Well, if the police got there, right away, they would have found those kids.
Yeah,
You would think. Yeah.
because the Canadian police are saying that they got the call around 10 a.m. that morning.
Yeah. So, I mean, the kids couldn't have gotten that far. So,
Okay, so when the children were reported missing on May 2nd, the RCMP said that there was no evidence that they had been abducted. Now, at the very beginning of all of this, there could have been no evidence, or no evidence that they had found at the time that there was an abduction. But since then, there has been no indication from police that this has changed. But Martel said May the 6th that he now believes the children were taken. He said investigators with the RCMP's major crimes unit spoke with him a few days ago and with members of his family on May the 5th. So he just confirmed that the major crimes unit is involved in the investigation. So the RCMP were taking statements from the very start. They just came to rule everything out before they switched concerns from being, search and rescue to abduction, he said in a CBC News interview. So that's just about
Do they have Amber Alerts in Canada?
Okay,
Well,
so there's a thing.
They said it wasn't an abduction, so they didn't put out an Amber Alert.
Okay.
So they do have them.
Let me look that up and see if Amber Alert goes.
Well, that one news reporter said that they don't think it was an abduction. That's why they didn't put out an Amber Alert. So, apparently they do have it.
Okay, so yes, Nova Scotia uses the Amber Alert system to assist in the recovery of abducted children or vulnerable persons with proven physical or mental disabilities. So yeah, they have it. Oh my God, I hate having to pull y'all back up every place. Jeez. Okay, so they weren't abducted. Only other people in the property was his family. Hey, Jen, how are you? I'm not going to say for a fact. Is somebody vaping on here?
No.
I swear it sounds just like a vape I keep hearing coming through my headset.
It's muted, so let me.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I was going to say, I don't know for a fact that the family has anything to do with this, but there's something for sure sketchy about the parents.
Are there any Facebook groups made for this case yet?
Is there any what?
Facebook group.
Let me look.
I haven't seen any.
Because, that's where we get the real tea about the family.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I hadn't even been on
I haven't.
These little picture thingies, just so I can get on Facebook. Yeah, I am hungry.
I am so hungry. That's what I was just thinking. You literally said my thoughts out loud. I'm dieting. Oh, it's killing me.
Lord, here we go with the diet.
I haven't ate. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get into my Facebook.
Do you want to know what my dinner was? It was grain crackers with low-fat cottage cheese on top of them, some chili crunch, and organic honey. That was my dinner.
And for what reason?
Because I'm dieting.
And for what reason?
To lose weight.
And for what reason?
Smart ass. And then when Jaden gets out of school, May 22nd, me and him are starting the carnivore diet. So, probably going to be in bad moods for a while.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, hold on. I'm in it now, so let me search.
But yeah, I'm dieting. So I had a salad for lunch. And I had a breakfast bar for breakfast. And that's all I've had all day.
Yes, there are. How many groups is this? Let's see, there's a missing Jack and Lily Sullivan discussion and updates. Lily and Jack Sullivan case discussion. Missing Lily and Jack Sullivan discussion and updates.
Go in the one that has the most members. That's where you get all the tea.
You know what I have for dinner?
What?
Wait, I need to join.
No, maybe you shouldn't tell me.
Spaghetti and
Oh. Dang it, Betty Joe.
And it was good.
Yeah, I haven't ate today. I didn't eat yesterday either.
Huh. I guess I could get a popsicle. They're sugar free.
Okay, so somebody in here 2 hours ago says, I can't be the only one who thinks that they have already been recovered. My heart hurts for those babies. So why would they think they've
What?
already?
Do what?
They said, whoever this is an anonymous participant. They put in one of the Facebook groups, I can't be the only one who thinks that they have already been recovered. I believe another anonymous participant, I believe wholeheartedly that they already found them and are concreting their case before they make any official release as to not to scare away people that they intend to arrest. Just my humble opinion, deep in my gut.
Wow.
So I don't know if these are locals uh, to the
Huh.
area, but there's two different anonymous participants who have the same opinion.
Hmm.
Okay, then another person says, I heard that they were, but then again, that's what I heard. It's only speculation.
That they were recovered?
That they had been found. Hold on. I'm going through the comments right now.
Oh, Lord. And they're using the word recovered.
All right, so when was that supposed to happen? See, that's what I said, no idea. Just what I heard. Everyone shooting out telling what they heard, so I thought that I would just join in. So apparently, the locals in the area must be saying that they have been found because the locals are going to be the very first people. So I feel like they would have had to announce that. But King, do you think that they would have to announce it to the public? I mean, they would have to let the family know, of course, but would they have to release that to the public?
Probably not.
I've never heard. Well, okay. The only case I've ever heard of where they didn't release anything ahead of time, but they didn't have bodies was Orrin and Orson West. Those charges came out of freaking nowhere.
Yeah, that was the case. I remember it, but I didn't.
But they didn't have the bodies. So
Right.
um would they, if they had, I don't know if they would hold if they found them, because somebody would have to identify them.
Well, no, they would contact the family, but they wouldn't release. They don't have to release it to the public. Now, Canada does theirs. All theirs different, so
Yeah.
they
Well,
might
it's
not
Yeah.
release it to.
someone else
Um,
in here in the chat or in the comments said, I feel in my heart that they have been recovered. The scale back is to get warrants, etc., and to form a proper charges. I feel Sunday, Monday, we will hear more. Start paying attention to the media releases and start comparing images.
I wonder if they're thinking this because they scale back the search. If that's why people are thinking this.
Well, I mean, it's kind of weird how you know that there is a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old out in this weather and you're scaling back a search.
Yeah, and it's only been 6 days you've been searching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet Melissa says in Canada they keep everything quiet. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about how the law works in Canada.
And
Yeah,
on top of the fact that this case, like I think was it Betty Jo, was it you that sent it to me?
yeah,
And then so I looked at it for like a few minutes and then I went to doing something else. And then I started looking into it like a day or so ago. And then I wake up today and there's like everybody on the internet's talking about it.
yeah,
So it's like top news right now.
yeah. Because I happened to see it on, what did I see it on? On TikTok. I happened to see it on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and then so I went over to Facebook, and there was nothing there. So I sent you the thing from. I think I sent it from TikTok to you.
I think you did because see, I don't like on my TikTok. I don't go into anything true crime over there.
Right.
All of my true crime stuff is strictly YouTube.
Yeah. Well,
Everything on TikTok is just for fun and all that.
yeah. Well,
Um,
I was scrolling through, and it just as I scrolled up, I seen it. It said little boy. It said Lily and Jack missing in Nova Scotia. I said, what in the world is going on? So then I sent it to you, to see if you could find anything else on it, because I couldn't find nothing else on it.
Do you guys want to hear how dumb I am for being a college graduate? No?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking to
Go ahead.
So it's funny now, but it wasn't funny the other day. I was telling Jaden's dad about these two kids being missing in Nova Scotia. And then he's talking, blah, 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 blah. And he says something about Canada. And I'm like, no, you idiot. I said, Nova Scotia. And he's like, Nova Scotia is in Canada. I was like, no, it's not. We have this big old argument.
And he was right.
and it's in Canada.
Yeah.
And that is what 7 years of college pays for.
Well, I mean, you're not the only one that probably thought that. Yes, baby.
I had no idea that Nova Scotia was Canada. No clue. No idea.
Yeah, but you're probably not the only one that ever thought that. So.
Really? Are you just trying to make me feel better?
No, I'm just. Oh my God! If I wanted to hate on you, I would.
Well, that's true. Okay.
Crazy. I swear. I can't with you, Avery. I really can't.
I know.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. I might have done something good.
Did anybody in chat know that Nova Scotia was Canada? Did you guys already know?
Yeah.
Well, because if you read it, it says Nova Scotia, Canada.
We used to have, I can't remember the guy's name now, that was from Nova Scotia that came in here in the chat. I believe, I can't remember if it was Kylie Rodney's case or if it was the Idaho 4 case. But he used to come in here all the time.
Well, hell, I thought Nova Scotia, I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was like near Russia.
Oh my God.
That was like one of my stupider moments.
Okay, so King says in Canada, authorities are not legally required to publicly announce when a missing child is found, whether deceased or alive, but they often do, especially if there was an Amber Alert. The only thing is, on this case, as of right now, there is not an Amber Alert.
Right.
So if they're scaling back the search and then, the locals are talking about them being found, somewhere a possible rumor has gotten started about these kids. Okay, let me see what this is, because RCMP has scaled back search for missing Nova Scotia children, say little chance that they are alive. I need to see the comment though.
All right, hopefully said I can eat peanut butter. I'm gonna mute.
Okay. All right, so someone on this, y'all, for whatever reason, all these people are posting as anonymous participants. I don't know if they're locals and they just don't want their name out there or what.
That's a good possibility.
Well, one person says, I have a bad feeling about his older brother who lives in the camper van. Why hasn't he been put searching with his brother? He would have had a view of the children playing too.
What?
So apparently the stepdad, it was the stepdad's brother, is what I'm understanding it.
First time I ever heard that.
Could you read that again?
Yes, it says, I have a bad feeling about his older brother who lives in the camper van. Why hasn't he been put searching with his brother? He would have had a view of the children playing too.
That's my first time hearing about an older brother being
me too.
On the land.
Yeah, well, someone else says we need to find out more about him.
See, I'm telling you, we always get the tea in Facebook.
Oh, I got the name.
You got the what?
I got the name.
Of the brother.
Yeah.
I love Facebook groups for this.
I didn't even know I didn't even know there was a brother even involved.
See, I'm off my game because usually that's the first thing I would do is go look for a Facebook group, and I didn't this time. I don't know why.
I hadn't been on Facebook today.
I think old age is starting to catch up with me.
I'm not going to say the older brother's name on here. Just
Wow.
as of right now, because he may not have anything to do with this.
Right.
Yeah, I found my sticky notes.
Didn't even know there was an older brother.
Okay. Also, he can say that he can take a lie detector test, but I'm sure he knows it's not admissible in court. Wait, that's the comment I saw a minute ago. Oh, brother has charges.
Ooh.
Okay, he is
Dang it, Scarlett! I heard you going, oh, and I about dropped my phone trying to get back to unmute.
Okay, so it says
Wouldn't
that
find.
he assault with a weapon, 11
Ooh.
counts of failure to comply with conditions of a release order.
Ooh.
He might not even be there. He might be in jail.
So apparently in 2023, there was a province-wide warrant. I got a
Oh,
name though.
don't get to hear Scarlett go, ooh, very often.
Well, damn, I seen Man Walnut with the dude's name on there, and
Yeah.
he got juicy all of a sudden. So he's 32, the brother is. Let's see. And these are just screenshots that I'm looking at right now. But we need to look into these things.
Dang, we're one step ahead of Plunder. She don't even know that yet.
Don't think Plunder don't know.
Oh, she probably
Plunder she's on it, I guarantee you.
she probably knows. She just probably ain't talked about it yet.
Right. Yeah. You will say she don't know nothing about it, and tomorrow she will have a video out about everything that we are talking about right now.
Yep.
Well, yeah, probably so.
Yeah, she is always. Oh, and they have cut the comments off of this post too. Okay, hold on.
That means it got really juicy.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so grandmother took a lie detector test, but it came back inconclusive.
What? Grandmother?
Okay, so like I said, there's all kinds of anonymous participant
Yeah,
people in here.
it's her mother.
Ooh. Inconclusive.
Yeah, it says that grandmother took a lie detector test, but it came back inconclusive. They are inadmissible in Canadian court, I promise, but could help at least in the public eye, giving him some more credibility. So in this one, they're talking about the brother.
So why would the grandmother need to take a lie detector test?
If she lives on the property, maybe just to clear her name.
Wait a minute. How many people live in this trailer that did not see these kids?
I don't know. Apparently, there was a camper on the property that the brother lived in. I don't know where the grandmother's coming into play.
Wow.
Damn it! I shouldn't have went to sleep today, y'all. I could have been finding out all the juicy information. Well, no, this is 4 hours ago, so I was awake at that point. Okay, so what could help, at least in the public eyes, is giving him some more credibility. So if he wants to do anything he can to show his innocence, that is a good way to help. Okay, I'm assuming he would know that, but I think most people who monitor crime would know. But I think he's asking if there's something like that one. I have a bad feeling. Okay, that's the one that I just read out there. Damn it, I'm like, I don't even know how to get back on this. Oh, okay, so now I'm back where.
She what?
Oh, wait, we have another name. Hold on, I gotta write this other name down too.
Only 3 coins.
Hold on just a second. Right. Okay, so he was wanted on.
Okay. I'm in Canada.
Okay, so the first name that I found is not the right name. So.
See the comment in I'm in Canada and whatever, Alberta. Thank you, ladies, for bringing awareness to these two children.
Oh, I didn't even know you were reading that out of the chat. I'm sorry. Trisha, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Let's see, it's 6 days, so now it's going to be a recovery mission, unfortunately, probably so, which is sad. I hope and pray they find them. I've been catching some tarot readings and praying something happens soon. That is sad.
Mm.
Well, Plunger had a good one this evening about. Oh, see, I haven't been over on Plunger's, y'all, in forever. I need to go over there and see what she's got because she's always on point with her information.
Yeah, I listened to Plunders, and it was actually really good too. Well, hers are always good, but
Yeah, I mean everything she puts out, and she's like the
she
FOIA
said
queen. So
she had stayed up all night the night before searching for all the audio dispatch.
well, it looks like I'm gonna have to get up early in the morning so I can get started on this. I don't know how early in the morning I'm gonna get up, but so they're claiming apparently the brother has asked for the polygraph.
The brother asked for one.
Yeah,
From now, that's what's being said in Facebook, right?
yeah, that's what's being said in here. So we don't know if
Right.
any of this is even true because this
Right.
everybody there's so many anonymous participants in here that they have numbers behind the names now.
So Trish, the lady who just commented in chat, Trisha,
Uh-huh.
if she's still in here, like how close are you to where they went missing from, and can you tell us what if there's any like local talk about it? I guess 'cause
I can give you an estimated.
She's in Alberta,
Yeah.
and that's Nova Scotia.
So oh shit, she's way way away, like 52-hour drive away.
52 hours.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to learn that.
Alberta's not close to Nova Scotia.
No, it is. It's over above Washington State and Idaho and all that. You're gonna have to learn how to what?
Mm, read a map. I'm sorry, I got a mouthful of peanut butter.
Oh
Girl, you don't know how
Lord!
to read a map.
Yes, I do. I just need to read the map.
All you
I
gotta
need to
do is
learn geography.
all you gotta do is put it in Google Maps.
Yeah,
Put it
Google
on the
Maps
directions.
how far it is.
Yeah, but that's not going to teach me that Nova Scotia is in Canada.
Yes, it will because it has it on the map on the maps.
Yeah, you say Nova Scotia. You type in Nova Scotia,
Mm-hmm.
it'll come up Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh,
And you type in Alberta, it'll come in Alberta, Canada.
Yeah, here's Nova Scotia right here, where my little see it, and then there's
yeah.
Alberta. It's a 52-hour drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay, yeah, I see now.
it's very
I'm
easy.
sorry,
That's
y'all.
why
Elsie
they
gave me
made it.
the idea to eat peanut
That's
butter.
why they made it, Avery. That's why they made Google Maps because it's easier for people to.
Yeah, it's just a few types away from knowing how far you are from something, or
Yeah.
two
Well, I
other.
know that.
I
And
mean,
then
yes. Do they make paper maps? Yes, they do. They still make them. But do a lot of stores sell them? No, they don't.
No,
but I mean, I need to like learn this like innately. So when I'm having a conversation with somebody like Jaden's dad and saying that Nova Scotia is not Canada, I don't look like a complete idiot.
no, you for sure need to learn geography.
Okay,
Especially
so
if I'm going to be
you
moving there
know
for
what
free
you do?
healthcare.
You know what you do, Avery? You get
But
you an atlas, a book. It's a book of all maps of the whole entire country. That way
that's
you can
an
learn.
idea. That's a good idea.
Or just get you a big map and put it on your wall.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Ooh, ooh. I could pretend it's for Jaden for him to learn. and
Oh,
put it in his room.
I'm pretty sure Jaden already knows.
I bet you Jaden knew Nova Scotia was in Canada.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but this is a way for me to learn and him not know that his mom is dumb.
Nobody's saying you're dumb. You just didn't know.
I'm saying I'm
Some
dumb.
people, honestly, some people have no sense of direction.
Yeah.
And they don't know where different places are at. Like, that's a
Well,
legit thing. Me, I can take you anywhere and don't need a map. You just follow the signs on the interstate. If
Right.
you know which city and state is in between you and your destination, you can get there without a map.
yeah, I could do that. And thanks to never eat soggy Wheaties, I always know northeast, south, and west.
Wait, it's what?
Never eat soggy Wheaties.
Oh, it's never eat sour watermelon.
I've never heard that one before.
We cannot be friends no more.
I don't know. That's what I've always said. Never eat sour watermelon.
I always said north, south, east, and west.
Well, some people though, if when they think about it, they get their east and their west backwards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you and when you're reading, you read it like you would a clock. It's
Mm-hmm.
never eat sour
Soggy
watermelon.
Wheaties.
Yeah.
You're wrong, Avery.
Only Avery would say.
So
That's
it's
what I grew up learning.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different sayings that you can use with it, and you just
Yeah.
do it. You know, the same way a clock turns or whatever. And it made it easier for kids in school to not get their east and west mixed up.
Right.
Just like left and right. Your
Girl, if you get your left and
hand.
your right mixed up, you need to go back to kindergarten.
I'm talking about when you're a kid and they're teaching you and they tell you to put up your hand and put your fingers together and your thumb out. Which one makes an L? That's your left. You know, that was like I think kindergarten or first grade.
I was just the one I wrote with.
Jaden's left-handed too.
See, we special.
What if you can write with both hands?
Yeah, well, Jaden can do that. He's ambidextrous. He's got when his left hand tires, he can write with his right.
I just write left-handed. The only thing I do left-handed is I eat and I write, and that's it. Everything else is done with my right hand.
My aunt was the same way, and she cut hair for a living, and she could cut hair with both hands.
Okay, wait, what is Trisha saying? So I'm watching more people online. No news. People online don't hide anything. I know the RCMP have to keep some info quiet because they don't want anyone covering up any more than they're doing now.
So Trisha, I was asking earlier, and so you would probably know this for sure. Like above the major crime unit, do you guys have like how we have FBI? Do you guys have that, or we have state police? I guess I could Google it.
No, because you'll probably knock yourself off panel. Unless you're back at your computer.
No, I'm still on my phone.
Please don't Google it.
Yeah, you may knock yourself off trying to do that. Okay, so confirm what we were all asking. Major crime is involved. Yeah, the stepdad. Confirm that. For some reason, the authorities are not confirming that the major crime unit is involved, but the stepdad did, saying that they came in and questioned the family and all that. Well, there is a lot of anonymous participants in here. Oh, hold on. Children's Home is high risk. SO was released there just about 2 years ago.
Could be
Say
on.
what?
Okay, so somebody has a picture of someone on a post, and they're wanting to know how far Scottsburn is from where the kids went missing, because a high risk RSO was released there about 2 years ago. Okay, and Trisha says no, that they don't have FBI there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me go back to maps real quick. Let's see where this is at.
Trisha, how long do I have to be married to a Canadian to get the free health care?
Oh my God.
I gotta ask. Just
Why,
curious.
why don't you just move there and get it?
Oh, this is only 19 minutes.
I can't just move there.
Why not?
Don't you have to be married? Wait.
No, to get health care.
You would have to become
You would
more
have
than
to,
likely a Canadian citizen.
yeah.
Well, don't you have to be married to do that?
Have to what?
Why
Don't
would
you
you
have
have to
to?
be? Why would you have to be married to a Canadian to get
No.
Canadian citizenship?
I don't know.
I do it all the time.
Just like they do in America, you go take a test, and if you pass, then you get. I mean, it's like a whole long process, but it's basically you take a test or an exam or whatever, and if you pass it, you get your citizenship.
Yeah. You become a Canadian citizen.
Yeah, you don't have to be married to do
No.
it.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, so from where the kids or the area that the kids went missing to this Scootsburn place that this person put on the Facebook group and about the registered SO being released there uh, in 2023. It's only a 19-minute drive.
Wow.
Thank you, sweet Melissa. That helps me a lot, actually, because I do know where Boston, Massachusetts is.
Well, just
See?
it's on the East Coast. That's all you got to remember.
Anybody new in your chat is going to think I'm just straight up dumb. I'm
No,
not dumb, I
no,
swear.
because when
We
they asked
we
about
know you.
when they asked about brains, she thought they said trains, and she said she had a set. So that's how come Avery ain't got no brains. She thought they said trains.
Mm,
I'm just kidding.
see if you.
Avery wouldn't know what to do if I didn't pick on her.
I know. Hey, how did my phone get to 16% already? The damn StreamYard.
If you do you have your brightness turned all the way up?
I don't know. Let me look. No.
Oh, because that will do it. Do you have any other apps up besides?
It's probably StreamYard because whenever I've gotten on StreamYard on my phone, it drains the battery like super quick.
Yeah, I think it is.
I charged mine, and mine's still fully charged. So
Wow. That's not fair. And you have an iPhone?
yep.
Okay, so somebody posted, and a person got a screenshot of this. Once again, another anonymous participant. So a few years ago, me and my friends went to a cottage with the stepfather and the mother of the two kids. At this time, they had only known each other for a few days after meeting on Facebook dating. I got bad vibes from the stepdad. The first night we stayed there, come time for the kids to go to bed, the mother and her new boyfriend went up the stairs with Jack and Lily, apparently to put them to sleep, but instead they were um, doing things with the two kids up there and three kids downstairs awake. I, for one, think that this is very gross and disturbing for any parent to do that type of thing with kids around at all, especially after knowing that they had just met. Now, we don't know if that's true or not,
Right.
but yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
People are going to say things just to get
Yeah, it's.
people riled up.
I'm gonna have to get up tomorrow and go through Facebook, y'all.
That sounds pretty harmless to me. People
So,
do it.
that's a
Right.
totally different case that I'm looking at. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to get up tomorrow, and
Turn it down.
I'm
We
gonna
gotta do some sleuthing.
we're gonna have to because I mean, like deep dive, rabbit hole,
Yeah.
like old times, like we did with Kylie Rodney and Idaho 4, and because we haven't did
Mhm.
that, we have not done a deep dive on a case in a very very long time.
Did we ever come up with anything about Lori Vallow's sister?
No, because we never did it. Remember, we were supposed to do it the next day, and I think something came up, and I wasn't in Discord. And,
Oh, I thought King Scarlet was going to do it for us.
oh, I don't know. Well, I thought we were all going to do it.
Oh,
I don't know if she found anything on it or not. I didn't even think about it. You just mentioned it.
well, dang. I forgot until now.
Yeah, which we need to do that too because her new trial is coming up. And was it June?
Oh, she was granted a new trial?
The
No.
Brandon Boudreaux one.
Oh, that one. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you meant her request for a retrial on the.
Oh no. But something. Let me go back to this one because I want to say somebody posted something about that. I just hadn't got a chance to read it yet or listen to it or whatever.
Yeah,
Somebody posted.
King posted the video of the juror saying that about how the day before driving home he was thinking about how she was serving 3 life sentences.
Okay, so yeah, I believe I seen where because I had posted in Discord about Annie Cushing. She had made this app that's a complete timeline of the case.
Oh.
And I posted because Justin Lum did the I think it was either Justin or Nate did an article about it, and then the link to her website was in there also, and then I posted the link in there as well.
Okay, that same person that same juror that's in that video that King shared was on Hidden True Crime and worded it differently. So that's the one I heard. I didn't hear the one that until King posted it today. Now the one that she posted today most definitely sounds like he knew about, her other charges or convictions.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Didn't I post? Hold on. Let me go back up because I posted something. The one about Annie Cushing's that came from Nate E. The one that I posted from Justin Lum, I think, had something to do with. Oh, I just saw your picture of Tucker. I gotta find it now.
Oh, it's a video of Tucker.
Oh, okay. I'll have to go
It
back
was
to it.
proof of life.
Oh, okay. It's on my her dog.
He was being so cute.
No, this was posted by Nate Eden. So the state of Arizona plans to call FBI Special Agent Nicholas Valance to testify. Okay, so that's in the Brandon Boudreaux thing. I could have swore I posted a thing that was a whole damn court document about Lori's case, right?
Yeah.
Where is it at then?
You'll probably have to scroll up.
Oh, like I'm way up. I'm at like 1 p.m. today.
Well, it should be there.
King says, do what? She says, do what, y'all? King, you were supposed to sleuth and find out about Lori Vallow's sister and report back to us.
Bless you.
Let me keep going up here because I'm at like 12:30 now. I swore that I posted some court documents regarding Lori's trial.
Well, I can't go look because I'll turn myself off. So.
Yeah, I'm already way up here. I'm at like 12 o'clock now. If not, I can go back and find it. Oh my god, I'm yawning now.
I'm sorry, I started it, and I know it's contagious.
Well, I haven't been asleep either, except for the few hours I got this afternoon, so.
Yeah, I seen in Discord you were up at like 3 in the morning.
Yep. I was.
Yeah, so was I.
Not me.
Fighting with a 5-year-old to go to sleep.
I was in there.
I was sawing logs at 3.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at because I'm like on yesterday now. I'll just have to go scroll back through Twitter because that's where I found it at. But I could have swore there was something in there uh, about the request for the new trial. I'll have to see if I can find it later. I'm so damn tired that I'm fucking seeing double and shit here. Avery, I'm gonna that screenshot you posted of the
Mhm.
back chat. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it out of here
Okay.
since
I'm
everybody's
still
seen it.
I'm still upset about. I don't understand why people feel the need to do that.
Because they're
Because they're
idiots.
ignorant.
That's all it is. And I didn't see it. I seen them sitting in my backstage, but I was like, I don't know this person, so I'm not bringing them up. And I was waiting for you to come backstage because they were there before you got there. And then I didn't even know that they were putting that in back chat
Yeah.
until I seen like I had 3 messages back here. And when I clicked on it, I seen it. And I was like, oh no, fuck this, you're gone.
I thought you were hacked, and I'm like, oh Lord, I thought that's why you couldn't hear us because
No, I don't know how the settings got changed.
It was
It
somebody
was
that came in chat and clicked that link and thought they were going to come up there and start some.
yeah. Well, the thing is though, if I don't know you, I'm
Right.
not bringing you up. And if you're
Exactly.
not in my chat asking me if you can come up, you're not coming up. It's that simple. I mean, I will let your ass sit backstage the whole live. You know,
It's mighty weird to me that I've been uploading some very old videos that I did to my channel just to get some watch hours. And last night I don't remember the screen name, but I had somebody put a comment on one of my videos with that same word with spaces in between it. And so it's got to be somebody who knows both you and me.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
well.
because I wasn't up here yet.
I don't give a shit. I mean, they want to act like that. Y'all know how I feel about shit like that. You
You
gotta
see what
follow
I wrote?
me. Come to me with it. Don't drag shit. You know, people in my chat into it too.
You see what I wrote in the back chat?
Possibility maybe.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
If it was, that's pretty fucking unfortunate because I wouldn't have thought that they would. Uh, that word wouldn't be in their vocabulary. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. So
But you never know because,
yeah. Oh, when 9mm came in, y'all, I went straight to I said hi to him and went straight to Discord. Was like, Mod, y'all be on the lookout. There's somebody new in the chat. And I don't know who it is. And then I looked in chat and she's like, it's 9mm. Uh, so I have to run back to Discord. And I'm like, oh, never mind, false alarm. It's just her.
Yeah, I remember her from
oh, yeah.
like a while ago,
Oh
a long
yeah,
time ago.
she's been in here. Oh God, I want to say she was in here since Kylie's case.
Yeah.
Because there for a while she was in here every single night, entire live, and then there was a period that she was missing because there was some stuff that was going on in her personal life or whatever, and then she would kind of bounce back in,
Hmm.
every now and then and say hi to everybody and kind of catch us up a little bit on what was going on, uh, and then we wouldn't see her for a while, and then I thought she was in here the other night for just a few minutes, and she said that she was because somebody had asked me. Because
Yeah.
I'm sitting here saying, "Girl, I ain't seen you in a while. It's good to see you." And then they're like, "Well, wait a minute. Wasn't she just in here like a couple of nights ago?"
Yeah. Yeah. She was. Um, her name. I remember her name because I like her name 9mm and lipstick.
Yep.
Although it makes me think of Miranda Lambert.
Uh huh. Yep. Okay, so wait, I listened to the police body cam with Melanie B. She had Alex Cox with her when she was trespassing looking for her kids. That whole case, Melissa. If y'all for those who are in my Discord, if you find the post that I put in there with the link to Annie Cushing's website, the entire timeline, and she starts it. She has a row of pictures on there of everybody who has passed away in this case. I did not realized that Joe Ryan passed away in 2018, I was thinking for some reason, like, what, a year or two ahead of that. Uh, but yeah, it was 2018. Then Charles, Tylee, JJ, and Tammy was in 2019.
Mhm.
And then Alex was right there. Like, she has a picture of all of these people, and I think it was 6 people total that
Yeah.
was associated with Lori and or Chad who died.
Yep,
Yeah. I think they need to look more into Joe Ryan.
I do
I,
too.
but didn't they? Wasn't he cremated? And they said that his
God,
body was too far decomposed to determine
Yeah,
anything.
but I still think they should look into just, I don't know, maybe conspiracy, or they could find something, but I think she's linked to it.
Well, yeah, for sure. She made the comments about that she would do that to him.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think it's not a coincidence that he dies, then your current husband dies, your 2 kids, and then the dude that you're dating's current wife,
right.
and your
it's
brother, and you try to off your niece's husband.
So which life sentence will she have to serve first? Because the crimes in
out
Arizona
of
were before.
It'll be Idaho first because that's where she was
Mhm.
convicted
Okay.
first. Yeah,
and it would be Arizona. But you know something? She would have had if she would have had the chance to do it to Colby, she'd have done it.
I believe so.
Yep.
I believe that God had his hand on Colby
Yeah, definitely.
to keep it to where she did not do him that way too.
But since he was already moved out of the house,
Hmm. Because oh yeah, if he would have been living in the same house with JJ and Tylee, I think that they would have done something to him too to get him out
oh
of
yeah,
the way. Because I still believe that the ultimate uh, target was JJ, but others had to be removed first
right.
Hmm.
for getting, to get to JJ. Let's see. Alex was arrested for tasing Joe Ryan. Yes, I do remember that. He actually did a comedy show and was talking about that.
Did they ever list an official cause of death for Tylee and JJ, or were they just not able to because of, how they were found?
I think JJ's was asphyxiation, but I don't know about.
I honestly, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's what JJ's was. I don't know about Tavi's though.
Yeah, I don't know what Kylie's was.
Mm.
She's sad all the way around though, honestly.
Yeah, because it should never happen.
Yeah.
But
I
uh,
mean, if you want to be with somebody that's like, if you want to be with that man, then give them kids to somebody that's going to take care of them, like their grandmother
right.
Right.
or another family member.
That's why I think that JJ was the main target because she found out that Kay
Yep,
got
yep.
the life insurance
That's
policy and it pissed her
exactly.
off. And so
Hmm.
she knew that the only way to get back at Kay that would really hurt her was to go after JJ.
Yep, that's
I
what I.
do wonder what Kay did with that money. Like, if she used it towards something, um,
I mean, because
like,
they own their own business down there, or because they're from Lake Charles. That's where her and Larry are from.
yeah. I just wonder if they, like, maybe used it towards something that advocates against, child abuse, or something along those lines.
I'm sure they have. They,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that Kay and Larry would do. I think they would put it to good use. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
could
they
help
seem that way.
other people.
Hmm. They seem like really good people.
Yeah,
Crap, my phone's gonna die. Dang it.
yeah. Well, I'm about to get off here anyway. It's after midnight. I've got to go to bed. Like I'm literally like I say this every night. I gotta go to bed and go to sleep. Like I, as soon as my ass hits the pillow, I'm going to sleep.
And then you'll find her in Discord.
All
Well,
right.
that's
Well,
how
I'm gonna
y'all
go.
know. That's how
Oh,
y'all know when I'm awake, like early in the morning, because I'm in there like saying good morning to everybody.
yeah, I'm gonna go down because otherwise my phone's gonna go.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up. I hope you have a good night. And tomorrow, or if you're not working, we will start digging into this Jack and Lily case.
Alrighty. Good night, everybody.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down too.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up. I hope you
Yep.
have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right.
All
I
right,
will
everybody.
talk to
Good
you
night.
later.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Just Dawn says she made it to the end. I didn't think we was gonna make it anywhere. Just Dawn, the way that the settings and all that was acting up earlier. All right. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I'm gonna get up early in the morning, start digging into all this information that's on these Facebook groups. So if y'all are in Discord, come join us. If not, I will see y'all tomorrow night. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I will talk to y'all later.